This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, hi, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes or no, clear?
Okay, so let us start. Okay, sorry, there is some issue with the mic. Okay, so during the last class, we were discussing regarding the various organizational elements that are falling under SAP Materials Management. In SAP Materials Management, the first and foremost organizational element is plant. Plant is nothing but a manufacturing location where you are doing the production activities as well as the sales and the procurement activities that are being taken place. Then the second organizational element is storage location. Storage location is nothing but a further division of the plant into various small sections where you are storing the materials, like you are going to store raw materials, packaging materials, spare materials, etc. Then the third organizational element is purchasing organization. Purchasing organization is the third level of organizational element in SAP MM, where the procurement activities are happening. Within the purchase organization, there are 5 categories. One is central purchase organization. When you say central purchase organization will do the procurement at the group level. The coding which we have defined for the central purchase organization is CL01. It is the 4 characteristic alphanumeric coding. Then we have the company code specific purchase organization. Company code specific purchase organization will do the procurement at the company code level. We have 3 company codes, TL01, TL02 and TL03. Every company code can have their own purchase organization. Means this particular purchase organization will do the procurement specific to a plant. Okay, so I am going to do the mappings like this. So every purchase organization will do the procurement specific to a plant. Means if any purchase requisition which is created by the company code TL03, by mistake if it comes to the purchase organization of CL02, then they will not accept. They will simply revert back to the CL04 purchase organization. In the same way, CL03 also. CL03 will not entertain the procurement or the purchase requisitions of TL01 and TL03. Then plant specific purchase organization. Plant specific purchase organization will do the procurement specific to a plant. We have 8 plants. These 3 plants belongs to the company code 1. Every plant will have their own purchase organization. They will do the procurement specific to a plant. These 3 the plants belongs to the company code number 2. So this particular purchase organization will do the procurement specific to the TS01 plant. TS01 plant. Then standard purchase organization. What is standard purchase organization? Standard purchase organization will do the procurement of the special procurement process. So it will do the procurement. It will do procurement belongs to the special procurement processes. It will do procurement belongs to the special procurement processes. What is a special procurement process? So we have discussed, right, some of the business processes. Okay, so out of those business processes, what we have discussed, the procurement of the materials for the stock purpose, subcontracting process, pipeline, consignment, right? So like that, we have some 14 different business processes in SAP. Out of those business processes, some business processes I will be calling it as a special procurement processes. So what are those special procurement processes? Like, so we have subcontracting procurement process, subcon procurement process is one of the special procurement process. Also we have consignment procurement process and pipeline procurement process, and we have returnable transport packaging materials. Transport pack materials, and we have intra-company and intercompany stock transport orders. Intra-company and intercompany stock transfer orders. So these are the some of the special procurement processes. Also the third party sales. Okay, so these are the some of the special procurement processes. If you wanted to do third party sales scenario, this we discussed as a part of Amazon company, right? Amazon and Flipkart. So these are some of the special procurement processes. If I wanted to have one procurement department specifically to execute these special procurement scenarios known as a standard purchase organization. For every company code, I can have one standard purchase organization defined. Like I have company code TL01, TL02 and TL03. For TL01, I can have one standard purchase organization defined, which will do only the procurement activities specific to the special procurement processes. These are some of the special procurement processes. These procurement processes will be executed by one group of people or one department only, known as a standard purchase organization. So I can have per company code 1, I can have one standard purchase organization, STD1 and STD2 and STD3. Okay, so this will do the special procurement processes execution specific to the TL01 company code, and this will do for TL02, and this will do for the TL03. Mean these people will only do the special procurement processes execution. They won't do the service procurement or procurement of the materials for the stock purpose or domestic procurement or import procurement. Such type of things they will not do. These people will only do the subcon, consignment, pipeline, returnable, intra-company and the third party sales, etc. Okay, so then what is the category number 4 of the purchase organization? 5. Category number 5 of the purchase organization is, it is a reference purchase organization. Reference purchase organization. So what is reference purchase organization? Reference purchase organization is nothing but, I am not going to create, it is not altogether a new purchase organization, but I am making relationship between the existing purchase organizations only. Means, let us say I have one central purchase organization, right? So what is the central purchase organization here? CL01. CL01 purchase organization I am making as a referencing to CL01, which is nothing but a central purchase organization. I am making a referencing to plant specific purchase organization. What are the plant specific purchase organizations? Let us say these are the plant specific purchase organizations. So central purchase organization I am making referencing to the plant specific purchase organizations. Why I am making referencing? What is the reason? Why I am making a referencing? Let us say CL01 is a central purchase organization. Means if you go to any one of the company, there will be one department which is located in the head office of the company. That is nothing but you can say central purchase organization. Normally these people will be procuring high value materials or the import materials or the materials that are belongs to the projects, which will include huge amount of cost. Let us say, let me make this as a referencing like this. I can make this central purchase organization as a referencing to the plant specific purchase organizations. Why I am making this referencing? Because let us say I want to buy a material from one vendor. Let us say there is one vendor, number one is there, and I have the purchase organization CL01, nothing but is central purchase organization. So from this vendor, central purchase organization is buying a material X. So what they will do? They will call this vendor and they will negotiate with this vendor in terms of the price. What is the price at which he will be able to deliver the material to the central purchasing department? So such type of things will be known as the negotiations. They will do the negotiations and all those things. Let us say vendor Y said that he is going to supply material X at the rate of 100 rupees per piece. If this particular material is purchased by the central purchase organization, he will be able to supply at the rate of 100 rupees. Same way, there is a plant specific purchase organization, right? CL05, CL06. They also want to buy the same material from the same vendor. So instead of in these cases, CL05 or CL06 or CL07, whatever may be the plant specific purchase organizations are there, they can again call the vendor and they can negotiate with him. If they want to buy material X from the vendor Y, what will be the rate? They can negotiate. So he will say 110 rupees like that. But why do you want to do that? Why? Because your purchasing department, known as the central purchasing department, already negotiated the price. Why don't you use this price at the plant specific purchase organizations as well? So if whatever may be the price that you have negotiated over here by using the central purchase organization, if you wanted to refer in the plant specific purchase organizations as well, you need to make central purchase organization as a referencing to the plant specific purchase organization. With this configuration, CL05, CL06 or CL07 also will be able to use the prices that are negotiated at the CL01 level or the central purchase organization level. Why? Because central purchase organization also your company's procurement department only, but these people are sitting at the head office, and this is also your company purchasing department only, but these people are sitting at the plant level. So why do you want to negotiate multiple times? Instead, you can use the price that is being negotiated at the central purchase organization level into the plant specific purchase organizations level as well. So if your system wanted to do the CL01 prices to be available for CL05, you need to make this particular referencing configuration. So how are we going to do that? We will see in our coming sessions when we are executing the configurations. Okay, so any doubts on the purchasing organization till now? Okay, so if there is no doubts, we can go to the depends. Whatever may be the way they wanted to work, they can do that. They can do anything. Anything is possible. Okay, so then what is the next organizational element in SAP MM? The next organizational element in the SAP MM is purchasing group. What is purchasing group? Purchasing group is nothing but a group of people who are working in the purchasing department. Let us say it is a group of people involved in procurement activities. Means if you go to any one of the procurement department, there will be people who are working in the procurement department. You can divide them into various groups based on their nature of procurement. Means let us say in my purchasing department there are 10 people, right? Let us say out of 10 people, 2 people are doing raw material procurement. So I can group them as I can create them as a raw material purchasing group. Two people are doing the spare part material procurement. So I can group them as a spare part purchasing group. Let us say 6 people are doing the remaining 6 people are doing the pack material procurement. So I can call them as a pack material purchasing group. Okay, so purchasing group is a 3-digit alphanumeric coding. So I can give the coding as a RMP. It is a 3-digit alphanumeric coding. So spare part purchasing group SPG and pack material purchasing group PPG. So I can give the coding like this. So it is a 3-digit alphanumeric coding, right? Purchasing group is nothing but a group of people involved in the procurement activities. You can divide them into various groups based upon their nature of procurement or the type of materials what they are buying. So raw material purchasing group, spare part material purchasing group, and pack material purchasing group. So these are the alphanumeric 3-digit character coding I will be defining for the purchasing groups. Okay, so any doubts in understanding the purchasing group? Okay, so with this we were able to complete the organizational elements of the SAP materials management. So as a SAP consultant, you need to understand these 4 organizational elements thoroughly. If you are not able to understand what is company code, what is company, what is credit control area, those things are fine. But related organizational elements, you need to understand thoroughly. Okay, so I will quickly go through the other organizational elements as well. Apart from the SAP organizational elements in SAP project, there are other organizational elements as well. What are those other organizational elements? SAP WM organizational elements. After SAP WM organizational elements will be coming. What are SAP WM organizational elements? SAP WM organizational elements are warehouse number. So warehouse number is a SAP WM organizational element. So what is it is a 3-digit alphanumeric coding. Warehouse number is a 3-digit alphanumeric coding. So I can give WHN or WHN as a warehouse coding. Then what is the other organizational element in warehouse management? That is the storage type. So storage type also a 3-digit alphanumeric coding. Like you can have 0001 And storage types are various storage types will be there. It is a 3-digit alphanumeric coding. Then you have the storage section. So storage section also a 3-digit alphanumeric coding. So you can have 004, 005 and 006. So like that you can have the storage sections defined. Then you have the bin, storage bin. Storage bin is a 6-digit alphanumeric coding. So you can have bin 10 or bin 5, etc. Bin 11, etc. So storage bin is the one of the organizational element in warehouse management. But what is warehouse number? I will just show it to you what is warehouse number. Let us say if you go to any one of the Amazon company warehouse or the IKEA warehouse, there will be a very 500 or 1000 acres of the size will be there. So what is warehouse number? Warehouse number is one of the organizational element in the warehouse management module. So let me go to the, I will just show it to you so that you will have some understanding what is warehouse number. But this will be done by the warehouse management consultant, not you. But just for your understanding purpose, you can see what is warehouse number. Okay, let me go to the Google. Warehouse number, right? So Amazon warehouse pictures. Amazon warehouse pictures. See, it is a Amazon warehouse, right? So it is a complete warehouse. So this is a complete warehouse. Entire area is located in some 500 acres or 1000 acres. It is a complete warehouse. So I need to create warehouse number as one of the organizational element in the warehouse management module. Then what is storage type? Storage type is nothing but a within the warehouse. Again, you are further dividing the warehouse into small sections where you are storing the materials within that particular area. So entire warehouse I can divide it into some small areas based upon the type of products which I am storing. Let us say within the warehouse, 500 acres of the warehouse, I am storing some materials like cement in one place. So cement I will be storing in one of the 2 acres area. That particular 2 acres area I will be calling it as a bulk storage area. Means it is a bulk material, right? I will be storing in 1000 tons, 2000 tons of cement or 10,000 tons of cement. So I will be storing the cement one by one, cement bags. So it is a bulk storage area. High rack storage area. High rack storage area means, let us say some small materials I will be storing under the racks. So what is high rack storage area? I will show it to you. So this is the high rack storage area, right? So this is the high rack storage area. See, this is the high rack storage area means there will be racks like this. You see, these are the racks, right? So in these racks, again, I will be further dividing into some small areas. Within these tracks, I will be storing the materials, right? Somewhere in this particular area, I will be storing the screws. Here, I will be storing the soaps. Here, some shampoo, etc. Why? Because those are the some of the small materials. I can store them under the racks. This will be called as a high rack storage area. See, this is the high rack storage area, let us say, right? Storage type is high rack storage type. High rack storage type. And apart from the high rack storage type, there is one more thing known as the open storage or the bulk storage type. Okay, let me go to the bulk storage types in a Amazon warehouse. Bulk storage type. Bulk storage means where I will be storing the materials which are bulk in nature. See, this is one of the bulk storage, right? Means these and all the some cement bags or something else. So I will be keeping under open area or within the ground. So nothing but a bulk storage type. Previous one is the high rack storage type where I am storing some small materials, but this is the bulk storage type. So based upon the characteristics of the material, I will be dividing the warehouse into some small sections known as the storage types. So high rack storage, bulk storage, open storage. What is open storage? Open storage type means I will be storing the materials within the open atmosphere. So what is open storage? Open storage type. Open storage means I will be storing the materials within the open atmosphere. I think we don't have any. Open
Steel
storage type.
materials. Steel
Yeah.
materials also we can.
Yes. Okay, open storage type pictures, right? Open storage type. Pictures in a warehouse. I'm not getting anything here, but it is a open space. In the outside
Heavy,
atmosphere, you are going to store the material.
heavy equipments we can put outside, like pressure
Yes.
vessels, plates
Yeah.
or something.
Yes. Let us say in your company you are storing steel or the iron rods. What you are going to do? You are keeping them outside in the open atmosphere. Nothing but a open storage type. Okay, coal or bricks or sand, whatever may be the coal you are buying, you will be storing the coal outside the atmosphere, nothing but a open storage type. So like that, in a warehouse there are various types of storage types. So based upon the type of material you are going to utilize those storage types. Then what is storage section? Storage section is nothing but a further division of the storage type. Let us say I have a high rack storage type. So high rack storage type, again I am further dividing into some small areas where I will be storing the materials. Let us say bearings in one storage section, compressors, not compressors, soaps in one storage section. So let me show it to you. High rack storage, right? Storage pictures. See, so this, right? So here, this is the high rack storage. Again, high rack storage I am dividing. So this is one area, one storage section. This is one storage section. This is one storage section. This is one storage section where I am storing the materials. In each section, I will be storing different materials. In this section, I can store bearings. Here I can store some pulleys. Here I can store some nuts and bolts, etc. Then what is the storage bin? Storage bin is nothing but a container within the warehouse where you are storing the materials in that particular bins. See, this is one bin, right? So this is one bin. This is one bin. I am using the bins to store the materials. Let us say bolts and nuts. Bolt of 6 mm dia in one bin, 10 mm dia in one bin. So I will be storing the materials within these bins. Within the storage section, I will have bins. Within the bins, again, I am keeping the materials. So this is nothing but a bin within the warehouse. So you need to create bin master data in the warehouse. There are various types of bins. Okay, there will be so many various types of bins will be there. So you just need to create them as a bin within the warehouse master data or the organizational structure. Okay, so then apart from the warehouse management related organizational elements, the next organizational elements are sales and distribution organizational elements. Storage location, storage type. Storage location, you are going to use it in MM. But storage type, these things, if you are implementing the warehouse management, then these things will come. MM. Okay, sales and distribution org elements. What are the sales and distribution organizational elements? You have, this will be created by the sales consultant, not by MM consultant, but just keep it in your mind. What are the sales and distribution related organizational elements? We have sales organization. So I have 3 company codes, TL01, TL01, TL02, and TL03. So sales organization, right? SO01 for the company code TL01, SO02 for the company code TL02, SO03 for the company code 03. Then distribution channel. Just keep it in your mind, that's it. No need to learn these things, but if you have some time, you can keep these things and you can search for these organizational elements. But this will be created by the sales consultant in the real-time projects. As a MM consultant, you need not to worry. So distribution channel is, it is a 2-character alphanumeric coding. So D1 and D2 and D3. Also the division. Division also a 2-character alphanumeric coding, that is L1, L2 and L3. Okay, then sales organization, distribution channel and division, and sales office. Okay, SO01, SO02, SO03. Sales office is a 4-characteristic alphanumeric coding. Then we have the sales group, like how we have the purchasing group, right? In the sales and distribution module also, you will have the sales group. Let us say in your company, you are selling refrigerators. To sell refrigerators, there will be one group of people. So nothing but a refrigerator sales group. Washing machines. So washing machine sales group. Then air conditioner sales group. So like that, you will have various people working in the sales department. Every person will take care of different sales related activities known as refrigerator sales group, where washing machine sales group and the air conditioner sales group. So I will be dividing them into various groups based upon the type of sales they are doing. So these are the SAP sales and distribution organizational elements. These organizational elements will be created by the sales consultant. Okay, so then what else? So with this, we were able to complete the organizational structure, definitions, and the coding. Okay, then what next? Whatever may be the organizational elements we have defined over here, we need to configure them in the SAP system. How you are going to configure them? So if you want to configure these organizational elements, you need to have the access to the SAP system. Okay, so you should be able to access the SAP system, right? How you are going to access the SAP system? If you want to access the SAP system, you need to download one thing known as a graphical user interface. So whatever may be the icon that I'm showing over here on the screen will be called as a graphical user interface. So our basis team, they will be able to help you out in downloading this particular graphical user interface. So you just have a word with Rafi. So he will be able to provide you the access to the SAP system. He will download this particular icon into your desktop known as the graphical user interface. Once you download into this particular icon into your desktop, you need to configure the relevant server of SAP for which you wanted to have the connectivity. So whatever may be the server that they have provided me, I will show it to you. So this is one of the server which I am using for my training purpose, SAP Online Services. Okay, SAP Online Server. So if I select this and go to the more and edit, see this is the server that is nothing but 49.207.9.23 and the instance number is 41 and the system ID is ECC. So these things I have configured in this particular graphical user interface. So once I configured these things into my system, if I want to log in into the SAP system, I just need to double click on this particular line. If I double click on it, it will be going into the user ID and the password details screen. So I need to provide the user ID and the password details over here. So what is the user ID they provided? They provided the user ID as a Rafi and the password as India123, small letters. So I will input the user ID and the password details, then I will be able to log in into the SAP system. So here, what is my activity? I wanted to configure all these organizational elements, right? If I wanted to do the configuration of all these organizational elements, I need to use one transaction code. In SAP, whatever may be the activity you are performing, that particular activity will be assigned with one transaction code or the T code. So what is the T code that is being given to me to access the configuration of the organizational elements, that is SPRO. SPRO is the transaction code which will be used to do the configurations within SAP system, any configuration, not only organizational structure, any configuration if I wanted to do, I will be using the transaction code as SPRO. So what is the full form of SAP SPRO? SAP Project Reference Object. So if I know the transaction code, I will be simply keeping it in the, so this particular icon or the space which you are looking onto the screen will be called as a command bar. So if you know the transaction code of SPRO, if you wanted to do the configuration and you know the transaction code for the configuration activities, SPRO, you can simply put SPRO over there and just click on enter button. There is some question in the chat what he is asking. client and plant company code will be same as it is first level of work. No, everything is different. Okay, so I will be going into I will put the transaction code as SPRO over here in the command bar, and I will click on enter button. So if I click on enter button, it will be going into the customizing execute project. So I just need to click on SAP reference implementation guide. IMG is nothing but a implementation guide. So here, if I wanted to do the configuration, I need to get into the one of the node known as a enterprise structure. So this is the place where I will be creating the configurations of the organizational elements. If I don't know the transaction code, I can follow the one of the menu path. Let us say I don't know the transaction code for the SPRO. Then what I have to do, I can follow the menu path as well. Where I will find the SPRO related menu path, I will be getting into the tools. Then you see there is something known as the customizing, right? So I will just click on customizing. So here there is something known as IMG, nothing but a implementation guide. So I will click on IMG. Then you see there is something known as a SPRO, right? SPRO execute project. So you just double click on SPRO execute projects. Again, it is diverting you into the same transaction code or the screen. So I will click on SAP reference implementation guide. I will go to the enterprise structure. So this is the same screen which I was able to see when I enter the transaction code over here in the command bar. Now also I am able to see the same screen over here. So like this, we need to start with our configurations. Okay, so it's already time up. Sorry for the delay for the 15 minutes. So tomorrow we can continue from over here. We will start doing the configurations from tomorrow onwards. The configuration will take at least 2 to 3 classes. Once the configuration is done, we are going to enter into the master data. So, but this particular configuration will take maximum at least 2 to 3 classes. Max 3 classes it will take. So we will start doing the configurations from the tomorrow onwards. Any doubts on today's class from the line?
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, actually, there is no doubt in the topic of what you explained. Just I want to ask you something else. Currently, I'm working as a business analyst role. So I'm a little bit confused that how this module will help me in the future. I have choose this because whenever I am applying as a business analyst to any other companies, most of them I'm not getting any reply from them. Either I'm selected or for the further rounds, or I'm rejected at that point. I'm not getting any reply from them. So I thought to take this course, but currently I'm in a confusion that whether this course will be helpful in the future for me or not. Can you guide me for this?
It is helped for me, right? I am working from last 15 years. Like SAP consultant, they are working from so many consultants in the market. They are working from years together. So it will also help you, right? But why you are applying for the business analyst? Are you still working in SAP already?
No,
Do
no,
you
no, no. This is the
then
first time I'm taking the SAP course. I'm currently working as business analyst.
business analyst means in which area? Are you working in SAP software as a business analyst,
No,
or
no. Normal supply chain. I work for GSK supply chain as business analyst, not SAP. I never worked in SAP before.
okay, but in SAP projects also there is something called as a business analyst. So they will be normally, they know how exactly the business is going on, and they will be giving the inputs to the SAP consultants how their exact business is running. Accordingly,
Yeah,
accordingly
yeah.
SAP consultants will be mapping the SAP based upon the inputs provided by them.
Yeah,
Okay,
currently my role is that only. I'll be taking the inputs from client and giving to the consultant, next level consultant.
but those consultants are SAP consultants.
Yeah, the giving inputs to someone who's working on the project or something. Those are SAP consultant, right? My role will be the mediator,
Okay, okay. Okay,
So
but
yeah,
what jobs you are applying for?
business analyst in the supply chain role, and basically all the business analyst roles I'm applying. The job descriptions which is currently matching to my profile, I'm applying. But I'm applying since 6 months, but I'm not getting any reply. I'm not understanding the reason behind it. Whether I'm lagging something or so that was the reason.
Lagging something means how many years of experience you have?
2 years, 2.1.
Okay, 2.1, right? So,
Yeah.
okay, okay. But you try to learn the course, then you will get it. But at least for the business analyst role, at least I can think you should at least have 3.5 to 4 years of experience. So maybe
O-
the years of
Okay.
experience which you are showing is not up
Matching.
to that level. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Okay. So,
Okay then.
one question, can I continue in this course? Will it be will it be helpful for my current role or something which I can extend? Will that be okay? Because I'm too much confused whether to take up this because I have to pay the fees on my own. So I'm just thinking about every criteria here, and I'm a bit confused whether to continue or
But if you don't take the course, how you will enhance your skills? Okay, if you want to upgrade your skills or upgrade your salary structure and all those things, so
yes,
in
yes,
SAP is a very good platform. Okay, so if you restrict your roles and responsible to the present job which you are working, so there will not be any much growth, right? So this
okay,
is
sir.
one of the best platform where you will get highest packages.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so
As
much.
a functional consultant, there is huge opportunities. Since you already working as a business analyst, right? So for you,
Yes.
it is a very good future. If you learn SAP, then you can get into the SAP consultant roles along with the along with the business analyst. Then there will be very good future.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Okay then. Okay then. Thank you. Bye bye.